From the northern suburbs to the city, a wintry mess is hitting the area. What you need to know about the ongoing storm. Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Jessica Moore. It is a damp, raw night across the tri-state area with freezing rain and ice a big concern in our northern suburbs. Here in the city, we are mostly dealing with rain, as you can see from this video shot just a short time ago in the theater district. And the wet weather isn't going away anytime soon. We have team coverage for you tonight. Naveen Dhaliwal is monitoring conditions in northern New Jersey. But let's begin with meteorologist Craig Allen, who's in for Vanessa tonight. So, Craig, what's the latest out there?
All right, Jessica, so you hit the nail on the head there with the temperatures being above freezing here in the city. A little bit of good news for the city, south and east. It's all rain now. 34 degrees in Central Park, mid-30s across the island, mid and upper 30s already down the Jersey Shore. But here's a problem. Look at Monticello, look at Poughkeepsie. White Plains is even still at 32, and across the state border there into Greenwich, Connecticut, it's 32. Those are the areas that I'm really getting concerned with now, because now that aloft it's warmed up and we're getting rain coming down, it's freezing right on the surface. So the winter weather advisory remains in effect for areas north and west of 287 up the Hudson Valley, all throughout Connecticut for tonight. And the radar definitely backs that up. The greenish blues here, this is all rain now. Here's your dividing line right along the Connecticut Turnpike, the NET. You can see this is all ice, sleet, freezing rain. And in Connecticut, it's still mostly snow outside of Fairfield County. So you're still picking up snowfall accumulations. Again, here is the line of where the warmer air is coming in, and it is moving north, but not too far north. So here's your big problem. Another first alert weather day for Sunday because of ice in the northwest suburbs, especially up towards the 85 corridor. Significant icing, I mean big icing in some of the areas well up the Hudson Valley. Ice accretion could be a ½ inch in some areas, and there will also be strong winds by the end of the day. I've got more on this and another first alert weather day coming up in the 7-day forecast, Jess.
All right. Thank you, Craig. It was a difficult drive for folks in parts of northern New Jersey tonight. Naveen Dhaliwal shows us how crews responded and what drivers were up against.
You can hear the crunching of the freezing rain on the ground, as well as the wind chills. And West Milford town officials say their trucks will be out throughout the night salting. The plows were busy in the ShopRite parking lot in West Milford Saturday night as shoppers carefully made their way back to their cars.
The weather stinks. I'm from Southern California. I was born in Long Beach, California, and I could do without the weather.
Peter Wright was on a big grocery trip.
Well, I got 3 kids at home and a wife, so this is the norm.
Grabbing enough food items for the family.
Plan tonight is to just get warm and hunker down. That's it.
West Milford Councilman Matt Conlon also grabbed some last-minute food items. He says the crews are well prepared for the night ahead.
We get a lot of weather up here, obviously, and we got to deal with a lot of different areas of town. The town's 80 square miles, so they have to be very diligent in the prep process. We had a couple different weather events in the last couple of weeks, so they're probably pretty tired. But otherwise, I mean, they're professionals, so they do what they do.
Earlier in the day on Interstate 80, plows lined the roadway and they were ready.
It's definitely dangerous because it's starting to get icy on the ground, and everybody that's at work needs to make it home safely.
They were also seen working on county roads.
It's pretty, the roads are pretty slick right now. Some of the back roads you got to watch out.
Town officials say you can do your part, stay in if you can, and be careful on the sidewalks and the roadways in the morning. In West Milford, Naveen Dhaliwal, CBS News, New York.
And the weather caused some big trouble for traveling at area airports. This is a live look at LaGuardia. There were 119 delays there, as well as 5 canceled flights. Over at JFK, there were 6 cancellations and 292 delays. And at Newark, there were 8 flight cancellations and 214 delays. Some of you were out enjoying today's weather. A viewer named Denise sent us this beautiful photo of a snow-dusted street in Park Slope, Brooklyn. A bit more snow covering the ground in Oldwick, New Jersey. Thanks to Don for sending us this photo. And this one from Scott, a picture from Newton, New Jersey, where the backyard trees there were covered by what looks pretty much like a Christmas card. Just gorgeous out there. And we'd like to see what the conditions look like in your area. Just scan the QR code on your screen. Your winter photos may end up on one of our newscasts. Stay with us for the latest on this messy winter weather. You can get updates anytime on our website, cbsnewyork.com, and our morning show team will tell you everything you need to know before you head out the door starting tomorrow at 6 a.m.